When you're...
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Steve, you need one as well. 3, 2, 1, go. That's it, we're off. Right. Quick 2.5 second warm up, 2.5 minute warm up.
Half second.
Listen, I said 2.5 hours. Just
Yeah.
nice and easy. Just pick your feet up, nice, easy pace, really easy gear to start off with. Just turn your legs over. Just get your joints nice and lubed. Anything feels like it's grumbling or stiff, just put a bit of effort and focus into that. Right then, next 30 seconds. Get yourself up to about 80 on your cadence. Stick a gear on, start adding a bit of resistance in now. Still nice and easy. Think about your pedaling, make sure it's nice and smooth. Start off pedaling smooth. Right, leave your gear, but pick your cadence up now. Bring it up to about 85 to 90. So we're picking up the pace a bit now. Just like start to feel like you're putting a bit of work into this now. About RPE 3. So zone 2. About 55% of your FTP if you know what your FTP is. Right, stick another gear on. Try and hold 85 to 95. Should be a bit harder now, RPE 4, about 60% of FTP. So at the top end of zone 2. Nice and easy. Right, just pick the cadence up now. So at least 90, so 90 to 95. Target FTP is about 65%, RPE about 5. So you're starting to put a bit of effort in now. Right. Just bring it back down now. 1 minute recovery. So take your gears off, nice and easy.
Just turning my fans on, Phil.
Okie dokie. Right, I haven't started yet. My heart rate's not gone up yet.
So just make sure your cadence is about 80. We're just in a little bit of recovery. Then we're going to put in a couple of priming efforts. So remember, the first one's 1 minute. And you're aiming for 120% your FTP. If you know what your FTP is, it's RPE 8. So it's hard intensity. It's not quite flat out, but we're aiming for about 90 to 100 on RPM. So you know what it is. Normal 1 minute primer we do. 2, 1, off you go. Probably need to stick 2 gears on. Get your cadence up. I'm on 100. Just hold it. You should have to focus to hold this. Halfway. That's 10 seconds. Keep it going. Hold it. Should be blowing a bit now. 3, 2, 1. Take the gears off. Let your legs spin down. Get them down to 80 again. 50% your FTP. RPE 3. So nice, easy. Just turning your legs over. lower end of zone 2. So in 20 seconds, we're going for the second primer. Not as intensive as the last one. So just above threshold. So 100% your RPE, FTP, RPE 7. Again, 90 to 100. So probably 1 gear less. Right, off you go. Right, I'm on 100. You're watching my feet. So just hold it there. 3 minutes here. Start thinking about your pedaling. Nice smooth pedaling. Just remember, drive down, scrape your foot through the bottom, pull up, kick over the top. Do it the way that works for you. Either focus on one leg or focus on a portion of it on both legs. Just hold it. Try and keep it smooth. Oh, we've got Fleur and James on camera now. Evening. 1 minute to go. Just keep them legs turning over. It's quite high cadence. Could be blowing a bit now. Last 30. And then that's it, warm-up's done. Give you a 2-minute rest after this. Nearly there. Last bit, keep it smooth. Keep your form good on the bike. 2, 1, and off. So take your gears off. Let your turbo spin down to 80. Again, I'll let you know when I'm on 80. Right, I'm on about 80 now, if you're watching my feet. Right, use this 2 minutes to get your breath back. And then we're getting into the main sets. That's your warm-up done. Should be nice and warm now. So differences for this week. We're doing the on-off 6 times. So it's 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 6 times. Then we get a break. The break's a little bit shorter, only 30 seconds though, and then we're into again. So we'll do blocks of 6, 4 times. There's no consolidation block at the end of this week. We don't have enough time for it. We don't need it. So it's just a longer cool down at the end this week. So don't forget with your ons and offs, it's 90 to 100 RPM on and you want to be over your FTP. So you're aiming for about RPE 8, about what you did the first primer in, but only for 30 seconds. Then 30 seconds off. And your recovery is a little bit more than this. It's about 55 FTP, 55% your FTP. It's about RPE 3. And then the recovery is a little bit higher. Right, 10 seconds. And we start the 6 intervals. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Get it spun up, get them gears on. Remember, you're aiming for 90 to 100. I'm over 100. Right, I'm on 100 now. Remember, use the first one as a sighter. If it feels too easy, stick another gear on. You want to just be able to hold on to all of these at the end of the 6. 3, 2, 1, roll it off. Take the gears off, let your cadence come down. Make sure you go down to 80 to get your recovery in. You'll struggle if you don't let that recovery cadence come down. So if you need to make any adjustments on your gears, do it on this next one. Going in 3, 2, 1, off we go again. Number 2. That's it, I'm on target. Try and get up to cadence before 10 seconds. It's only a short rep. Oh, I'm blowing this week. 3, 2, 1, roll it off. So let your cadence come down again. Number 2 done. Keep an eye on your heart rate. 30 seconds isn't quite enough time to recover. So you should notice your heart rate's going to start to climb. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1, off we go again. Number 3, get that gear on. I'm about where I need to be. So remember, if you know your FTP, you're aiming for 115, 120%. So 20% over. 2, 1, off. Roll it back down. Let your cadence come down. Take the gears off. Remember, if you're on a wheel off trainer, you might have to drop your cadence before you take the gear off, so you don't just spin your legs out. 10 seconds. Number 4 coming up. Should be starting to blow now. 2, 1, off we go. Get that cadence up. Stick the gears on. So don't lose your form. Try and be smooth. Don't bounce. 3, 2, 1. Back it off. Number 4 done. 2 to go. Easy peasy. Everybody all right?
Yep.
Oh, good, good. Use your 30 seconds. Make sure your cadence is down. Control your breathing. Three, 2, 1. Off we go. Number 5. If you're not blowing, you find it easy, stick another gear on. It should be hard now. Your legs should be starting to grumble. 4, 2, 1. Roll it down. One more to go, then you get a rest. My eyeballs are leaking. Get your breathing under control. Drop that cadence. Remember again, if you're on a wheel off, you might have to spin your cadence up before you put your gear on. 2, oh no, sorry. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Last one. Five seconds. 2, 1. Let it roll down to 80. Take your gears off. Get your breathing under control. Right, so in 10 seconds, we're going to go into the active recovery bit. So you might need to stick a gear on. 2, 1, off you go. So keep it at 80 to 85. And just turn your legs over. It's a little bit more pressure on, about 65% your FTP. You're at RPE 5. So it's kind of sub-threshold. Tempo, if you like. We're putting a bit of work in, but not enough that you can't recover. But it should be working enough to allow your legs to still flush the lactic acid out. So remember, aim for about 85, plus or minus 5. If you need to get your RPE up or your FTP up, just raise the cadence if you're not quite there. Unless you've raised the cadence to 90 and you're still not there, then stick another gear on, drop your cadence. Just check what mine's on. Yeah, I'm bang on 85, 86. So you can watch my feet if you want a cue. You haven't got a cadence meter. I have to turn the aircon on.
How's your fan doing, Phil?
It's not even kicked in yet.
I've got 2 fans on at window up and down.
I'm just building my temperature. It kicks in on efforts though. It is quite responsive.
Right, everybody's breathing should be back down to a conversation level now. Your heart rate should be somewhere near zone 2. I can hear everybody's yip yapping, so that's good. It's a good indication that we're somewhere near. You're going to be at the top end of zone 2 though, maybe even touching into zone 3.
I think mine's about zone 20. Heart rate's not coming down at all.
Take some more gears off then.
I can't take any more off.
Right, 1 minute to go, then we go again. Second set. So be honest with yourself. If you felt that wasn't anywhere near RPE 8, hard intensity, stick another gear on. You should be really having to dig deep on that last set. Just drop the magnet off me thing. Right, 4 seconds. 2, 1, off we go. Stick a gear on. Get your cadence up. Four, 3, 2, 1, and off. Then just knock your gears off. Let your feet come down. Get your breathing under control. No idea where that magnet's gone. It's probably stuck to something.
On! On!
Off we go. Sorry. Looking for my magnet. That's it. Ramp it up. Get your gears up. Cadence. There. Hold it. Think smooth. Get that full circular pedaling in. Nearly there. And off. Number 2 done. Bring your legs back down again. You'll have to tell me if you can't hear me. I've moved, Mike. Ten seconds to go. Number 3 coming up.
On!
We go. Five, 3, 2, 1, and off. Ease it back down again. Make sure you check your cadence. I think I was a bit fast on that last one. Yeah, still a bit fast. Nearly there. 5 seconds. We go again. Number 4, is it?
Yeah!
1, off we go. Four, 3, 2, 1, and off. Get your recovery again. 2 more to go. Easy peasy. Five, 3, 2, 1. Up we go again. I'm pretty much on 100. You want to watch my feet? Last 10, keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and off. Ease it back. Couple of deep breaths. Get ready for this last one. Should be a real push now. 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's it, I'm bang on 100. Remember, try and heat your cadence and gears before 10 seconds. Then you've got 20 seconds to settle into it. Keep it smooth on the bike. Don't waste any energy bouncing your torso around, bouncing up and down on the saddle. 2, 1, and off.
Oh.
So drop it down, take the gears off. 30 seconds, full recovery. And then we go into an active recovery. 4 minutes again. Right, up we go. So do whatever you did last time, add a gear on, pick up the cadence a little bit. So you're aiming for about 65% of your FTP, RPE 5 again. You can just about have a conversation. So think about your recovery breathing this time. So once you've got your heart rate under control and your breathing under control, try and slip into your recovery breathing. Remember, we talk about use your diaphragm. So breathe from your tummy. Try not to breathe from your chest. So if you count your breath in, it's 2 counts in, it's 4 counts out. Don't pant. Nobody wants a panter. If you start panting, you'll hyperventilate. You'll actually decrease the amount of carbon dioxide, and that actually stops you from getting oxygen into your blood, believe it or not. That's how it works. That's why everybody thinks you're expelling too much oxygen when you hyperventilate. You're not. It's the other way around. You're expelling too much carbon dioxide. That's why you put a bag over your mouth, because it increases the carbon dioxide in your blood. You've got more carbon dioxide in your blood, your body can swap the oxygen out. That's how it works. If you expel all your carbon dioxide, your body can't swap the oxygen out into your blood. There you go, science. I can't remember the name of it. It's some Russian sounding bloke that came up with the respiratory theory. If you've got any medical background, you'll be able to tell me what it is. Apparently they learn it in year 1 of any medical qualification, how the respiratory system works. It's very counterintuitive. So don't pant, because if you pant, you push out too much carbon dioxide. Nice controlled breathing. 2 in, slowly 4 out, or 3 in, 6 out. Once you're really comfortable, start breathing through your nose. I'll explain that one in the next 4. I like a bit of science on it on a Wednesday.
Anybody watch Love Island?
No.
I don't know why I bother. I'd rather read a medical book.
I thought
And
that's
stick
what
cocktail
this
sticks in
was
my
on a
eyes.
Wednesday. Love Island.
Yeah. So what you're saying, Mark, is control your breathing, don't pant. Yeah?
Don't pant, but you need to know why.
Okay.
So
Come
when
on,
you
you're all
watch
athletes.
Love
You need to know
Island-
the science.
When you're watching Love Island die, don't start panting.
No.
Oh, Ellen. That's saying something.
That's
Right,
good.
last 10 seconds and we're going again. Set number 3. Get your gears right. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Number 1. Get that cadence up, get the gears on. I'm on 100. And off. Number 1 done. Remember to spin it down. I think I'm on about 80 now. No, still over. Oh no, there we go. When again in 10, number 2. Keep your form smooth on this one. 2, 1, off we go. Put that cadence. Get that. Five, 3, 2, 1, and ease it off.
30 seconds.
Get your cadence down, take your gears off. Relax. Try and do your recovery breathing. Ten seconds, we go again, number 3. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Begin to be settling to your pace now. Keep it smooth. Try and keep your stability and your form on your bike nice and solid. 3, 2, 1, and off. So try to relax when you're on the bike, but don't lose your form. Pull your belly button in, roll your spine forwards, keep your elbows neutral, engage those hamstrings, it'll suck your backside on. 3, 2, 1, off we go again. So for this one, I want you to think about your pedaling. Make sure you're using your hamstrings and your quads. And you're flexing your feet. Oh. 5, 2, 1, and off. Was that number 4, Di?
Yes. Yes.
Good, good. 2 to go. Who found that one a bit easier when you had smooth pedaling?
Yeah. Yes.
It's good. It's good for at least 5-10 watts. You're carrying that muscle around, use it. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Number 5. 5, 3, 2, 1, and off. Last one. Just think about your form on this one, so keep your body still, don't be swaying around. Don't waste energy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 6, off we go. Just check what my power is. Yeah, I'm pretty much on. Cadence back on. Heart rate, not going to look at that. 3, 2, 1, and off. Let it come down. You've got 30 seconds here. Just got one more set to do now. Can you still hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah, good. I've had to chuck the microphone on the computer. I've lost my magnet. Right, just pick it up a bit now. You're into the 4-minute active recovery. So remember, you're aiming for 65%, RPE 5. So tempo, sub-threshold. So spend the first minute or so just trying to get your heart rate down, get your breathing back under control. Do your circular breathing once you can get it through your nose, and do your counts as well. Count 2 in, 4 out. Right, what bollocks can I talk about now to distract you for 3 minutes? Oh yeah, nose. Why does breathing through the nose matter? You've got a whole load more sensors in your nose. So when you breathe through your nose, your body can regulate a lot more about what it's doing with your heart rate, your vagus nerve, how your body, major organs are responding to the stress you're putting it under. Whereas when you breathe through the mouth, it's like you're bypassing all the sensors. There's also a slight restriction in breathing through your nose as well. So it will actually make your breathing stronger. So I don't know if any of you use them breathing flow things that you put in your mouth. It's similar to that. There's a book called The Oxygen Advantage. And if you follow his methodologies, he reckons you can simulate altitude training at sea level just by doing your zone 2 and some of your zone 3 by breathing through your nose. It does work. If you've got any breathing disorders as well, asthma, you'll already know you should breathe through your nose because it goes through a whole load of extra filtering stuff. But the sensors are analysing the air. They're adjusting what your lungs are doing. There you go, a bit more science for you. It's a good one to practice when you're doing your easy run, because I know everybody hates doing their easy runs. Just practice. If you can just do a couple of minutes breathing through your nose, just do it. Try and build up. Do a minute or so. Have a minute breathing through your mouth. Go back to breathing through your nose until you can't do it. Back through the mouth again. You'll find it gets longer and longer and longer.
Mark,
Yes.
this new tyre I've got today, I can smell a little burning. Is that because it's new?
It could be, or you could have your thing turned up too tight on the back.
Well, I've loosened that off.
Too much power.
Yeah, I wish.
Oops, sorry.
30 seconds. Last set. Yay! So just pick something for this next rep that you want to focus on. Either your body position, your pedaling, your breathing. And just focus on that. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Crank it up, get them gears on. You should be hitting it about now. I'm on 100. Halfway. And off. Ease back. Take your gears off. Make sure you get that cadence down. So how well did your focus go? Did it feel any easier?
No.
I just thought about a November Christmas curry.
There you go. On, off we go. Sit them on. Bit late on my gear then. Hold it there. Over halfway. Keep it going. 10 seconds.
Oh.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Keep it going. 3, 1, hand off. Ease it back. So think about your form on this one. Knees tucked in. Pelvis tipped forwards, back flat. Shoulders down. Elbows soft. Fingers loose. And don't have a face like a cat's arse. Give your head a wobble before we start. 2, 1, off we go. Take that form into this now. Pull your belly button in. Ten. 2, 1, and off. Ease it down. Nice and easy. It's important to keep that form good. If you don't, you're just wasting energy. Bouncing around all over the place. Screwing your face up. And you're telling everybody else you're suffering too. Show no weakness. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Number 3. Form again. Pull that belly button in. Keep yourself stable. Uncrunch your toes. Get your shoulders down. 2, 1, hand off.
That was number 4.
Ease it down.
Die.
Going in 15. 10 seconds. Is it number 4, this one?
No, it's number 5. Next one.
All right. 2, 1, off you go. Give it some beans. Don't lose that form. Remember, if you start to bounce, pull your hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Oh, one more to go. If Di's counting right.
I am.
Right, have a go, an extra gear on this last one. So you might have to take your gears up in stages. Give it some beans. Full tilt. 3, 2, 1, go. Push, push, push. Get it up quickly. Get them gears on. Right, stick that extra gear on now. Keep that cadence up. Push. Come on. Nearly there. Last 10. Hold it. Don't lose your form. Don't lose your cadence. 3, 2, 1, off. Well done.
Oh,
I can hear all the turbos cranking up. But my fan's just gone nuts.
Yeah, my fan has.
mine's still thinking about it, Phil. It won't.
What, in his box?
Yeah.
It's shaking in its box.
Right. Just hold your recovery here, but just pick up the cadence a little bit. Don't add a gear on this time. So just aim for 85, 90, somewhere around there. We're just going to flush the legs for 2 minutes. If you don't feel like it's doing anything, you can stick that extra gear on if you want. It won't hurt. I'm going to stick it on. So it's a bit like an active recovery. Just for, we've got 1 minute 40 left. Everybody find that harder than last week?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
Oh, I found it easier than last week.
You weren't
Yeah.
trying.
Not trying hard enough.
Diane,
I don't
that's what you need to do.
I know. I think I was a bit more fatigued last week after the holiday, so I'm
After
back
the
on
holiday.
holiday.
Yeah.
Di, you need to do more homework. I know.
Right, 1 minute left here, and then we'll start to ramp it down and then do a cool down. Might even get off early tonight. Anybody's hamstrings sore, tight?
Yep.
Mine are a little bit.
Yeah. So we're pushing high cadence at fairly high power, and you're using your hamstrings if you're doing your circular pedaling, which is good because as a cyclist, you tend to weaken your hamstrings and hip flexors. So if you do that pull up, it helps your hip flexors and your hamstrings. Cyclists are quite lazy. They tend to do the piston pedaling, but they just use the quads.
That are on fire.
If you get any muscle, you might as well use it. Right, 10 seconds, no less. 5, 3, 2, 1. Just bring your cadence down by 5.
Oh.
So aiming for about 85 now. Nice and easy. $85, $90 will do. Something easy. So it's just a 5-minute ramp down now. Everybody got the breathing under control? I'm not entirely sure what James is doing. He's doing
No.
the triple thing here again. 3, 2, 1. Right, just take a gear off, but keep the cadence the same. So just keep your legs turning over. Not too fast, not too slow. Yeah, somewhere between 85 and 90. I think I'm on about 88, 89. If you're watching my feet. Should be starting to feel a bit easier on your legs now. Breathing should be under control. So get your circular breathing going. Have a play with breathing through your nose. Three, 2, 1. Right, just drop your cadence down a bit. So you can bring it down between 80 and 85 now. We're starting to feel really comfortable. Nice and easy, just ticking along. So again, check your form with your legs. You're nice and smooth. Use this part of your cool down to practice this as well. Will help clear your legs quicker. Three, 2, 1. Take your gear off. So it should be really easy now. Should hardly be any effort at all. You're just spinning your legs over. Should feel like you've got feather touch on your pedals. So really make sure you're exaggerating that smooth pedaling. Trying to cool and clear all your muscles. Nice and easy. All right, gradually slow your cadence down. And a bit more. Bring it all the way down. 2, 1.
566. 1 minute.
Oh, and pause it there. So just for the last minute, we're just going to lightly just roll your legs backwards. Just unlock them. Break that neuromuscular connection. Nice and smooth. Try and get it so it doesn't jerk, especially at the top as you're going over. To really concentrate on it. Well, the air conditioning has finally kicked in. Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off.
567. 1 minute.
That's it. So just come up, pick a pedal, come up onto it on one leg. So make sure you're clear to your saddle, but fairly close to it. Try and put your weight onto your heel and just drop your heel down gently. Remember, if you've got any Achilles or calf problems, just be careful with this. Just lower yourself gently into it. I think for about the first time in about 3 years, mine's not making funny crunching noises. So deep breath in, just relax. You can get a little bit more out of it. So if you are clipped in, this is the best way to stretch your calf and your Achilles. So just ease off, come out of the stretch, and then lower back into it again gently. Still on the same leg. Should find your stretch reflex releases. You might get a bit more out of it. That's it, come out, change legs, so roll the other one over. Again, just feel into it. Just make sure you've not got anything fruity going on with your Achilles. Once you're comfortable, just let your body weight sink onto it, stretch it out, give it a really good stretch. I'm not going to spin the camera around tonight. It was a disaster last week, and I haven't got the mat out anyway. So just come out of that stretch and then back into it again. That's it. Right, off the bike, kick your shoes off. Try not to stand in the puddle under the bike that you've created. Right. Normal cool down then. So you can hold the saddle if you want. If you don't need to, don't. It is better if you don't, because it's better for your proprioception. So just grab your leg, bring it up behind you. Let's give them quads a good old stretch. You'll get them a good workout tonight. So make sure your knees are together. You're nice and upright. Push that pelvis forwards and really get that quad stretch. Who's got gaffer tape out? Right, so just grab hold of your bars with your hand that's near, and all I want you to do is lean forwards, but pull that leg up behind you. Try and keep that knee pointing in line. Don't let your knee disappear outwards. Try and keep your pelvis flat. So just put a little bit of a stretch into your hamstring, but in a different place to normal, normal doing the fold that we do. And release. Change legs. Yeah. I make them do that on a Monday without holding on to anything. Right, change legs, bring that leg up behind. Anybody wants to have a go at it without holding onto the bike, that's great. Have a go with. Oh, actually, I'm not recording it, am I? We won't see you fall over. So again, get yourself nice and upright, head above the heart above the hips, push your pelvis forwards, feel that stretch down the quad engage. Just give it one more push. And then again, reach for your bike for support. If you don't want to use the support, all you do is you just lean forwards, put your hand out in front. I can't remember what they call this pose. Nice relaxed breathing. Release back up again. Right, so let's get that IT band on your backside done. So cross your legs over. Don't know if you can see my legs from there. Yeah, just see my legs. Cross your legs over, weight on your back leg. Right, don't close your eyes. And all you're going to do is fold down. So you should feel it, stretching your hamstring on your back leg. Make sure your knees locked out. Go a little bit lower and you'll suddenly feel it come around your backside on your IT band. Don't close your eyes because your feet are crossed over, your proprioception won't work. That's your eye balance coordination. Deep breath in. Feel the tension, breathe out. Let the tension out, make you fold more. One last time, breathe in. Breathe out. All right, soft knees, breathe in, roll up, change legs, over to the other side. Same again, down you go. And roll up. Right, so arm up in air, down your back. This time we're not going to pull across like we normally do, you're going to pull backwards. So you tend to get a bit tight down there with your cycling rather than down there. So that you do with your swimming. So upright and then just pull your elbow back as if you're trying to get your hand further down your back. Again, nice and upright. Should feel a slightly different stretch to the normal one we do. And release, shake it off. Same again on the other side. Pull your elbow back, get that extra stretch, nice and upright. Release. Right, just roll your shoulders back. Loosen them off. Tend to get a bit tense on the bike. Roll forwards again. This is one of those exercises you can do while you're going along if you've got a bit tense. Just roll it over. Sit. Just head to one side. Head to the other side. And then roll it across. Oh, that's tight today. Back to the middle, give your head a wobble. Well done. Good effort tonight. Lots of
Thank you very much.
good blowing.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, everyone.
See you next week. Last one next week. Then we're on a different session plan again.
I thought it was 6 weeks.
No, just do 4 weeks with cycling. Some of them
All
are
right
6 weeks. The spring clean is 6 weeks, but most of them are 4 weeks.
Right.
It's doing the intervals and it's getting them progressive.
All right.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
Don't worry,
Thank
next
Thank
week,
you.
you're
Thank
not-
you.
you're not gonna like next week.
Oh.
Bye.